Hello everybody, and welcome to the Whiskey Dictionary, where I do the research to try to teach you a little something about what you're drinking. Tonight we're going to be moving along the Tullamore D.E.W line to their new Caribbean rum cask finish. It's bottled at 43%, so let's get into it. If this is your first time with the channel and you like whiskey reviews, informational videos, or just general whiskey knowledge, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss anything. So what is this guy? Well, this is just regular Tullamore D.E.W, except they've finished it in first fill XO Demerara casks. Now you might recognize that name from El Dorado rum, and that is what they're mostly known for. But why would Tullamore make this? I mean, they're Irish whiskey, the Caribbean, whatever. So this is basically to pay homage to the Irish that went down to the Caribbean back in the 1700s to help make rum. It seems like as good a reason as any. I mean, we're talking about alcohol here. You don't really need a good reason. So let's see what the nosing and the tasting are like when we finish it in a rum cask. So let's go ahead. This one's a little bit better. And pour this. All right, we're gonna give this just a sec to breathe, maybe swirl it around a little bit. Now this is a little bit darker, which is nice. Doesn't really matter, but I always appreciated slightly darker whiskey. So let's go ahead and give this a nose. So at 43%, there is a little bit of an alcohol burn there, but nothing that should stop you from just inhaling deep and really getting a feel for it. So the thing that I'm picking up more than anything is, once again, there's a little bit of banana in there. It's kind of also got a bit of a citrusiness to it, maybe like a mango, or perhaps it's not an orange, but it's light. And when I say citrus, in my mind, I'm thinking something that smells light and fruity. I usually differentiate if I'm thinking something like lemon or an orange or some sort of tropical fruit versus an apple by calling that out specifically. So just to give you an idea of what I'm saying. So in this case, I'm mostly getting banana and maybe like a bit of lemon and possibly some vanilla on the back end, maybe coming through from a little bit of the original Tullamore D.E.W. So, all right, let's go ahead and give this a taste. Cheers. So, I've had this a few times, and when I originally bought this, the man at the counter actually told me that I was the first person that he saw to buy it. And I bought this in, let's say, mid-February, and it came out in October. Not a great sign. You know, maybe even if they didn't get it till, let's say, the first of the year, or even earlier, that, like, I went there at like 8 o'clock at night and they had a big, huge display. There's no way that I should have been the first person to buy this. Which I can kind of see that, because people that might not really know whiskey either look at Tullamore D.E.W as something to start with, or people who know whiskey might ignore Tullamore D.E.W because it's something to start with. So why the heck would you buy a, finished Tullamore D.E.W? What the heck is the point? Well, unfortunately, I think I kind of agree. In my mind, this is not that good. The nose is exciting, actually. I do like the nose. The taste leaves a lot to be desired. It tastes like a little bit of that banana comes through, but other than that, you've got a little bit of creaminess just kind of leading into just bleh, like not really a whole lot of anything. Tastes like alcohol. It tastes like maybe something that could mix well with some sort of fruity drink. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I'm sure that they've got cocktails on their site, but I'm trying to evaluate this just from a whiskey point of view, not really necessarily a mixer. So from the flavor though, like other than what I said, it just kind of, maybe there's a little bit of like raisiny flavor to it, but there's really not a whole lot going on here. It almost feels like they should have left it in the cask longer. Now I'm not sure how long this finishes in those rum casks, but I think that if it took a little bit more time to mellow out, I think it would be better. Now it is 43%, and I hate to even suggest this, it might actually be better at 40% if they cut the alcohol just by a little bit. Hard to say, but anyway, thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Dictionary. Oh, sorry, I should have said, because I know some of you are going to say, I did add water to this in the past, and it did take away a little bit of the alcohol, but it didn't improve the flavor at all. So just in case that comes up. Anyway, so thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Dictionary. I do not suggest that you spend your money on this, even at $28. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. I might actually go back to the regular Tullamore. So we'll see. Have a good rest of your night. Cheers.